Hello, GMBM, everyone. How's it going? What's up, Bill?
What's going on? I'm good. I'm actually on dad duty for the last 3 days because my kid's nanny is on a vacation, rightfully
Oh,
so.
wow.
Yeah. So and mom's at work and like the real corporate world. So your dada over here.
Your boy, Dad.
Yeah. So I'll be checking in on these kids. It's their nap time, so it shouldn't bother us. But I'll be getting his pacifier in a second.
No worries. I just have to say, I have such a big respect for any, people building in Web3 that have kids. Actually spoke to someone yesterday who has like 6 kids and is working in Web3. And I'm like, I don't know how you guys do it. It's always on. Like, it's just like,
We're
yeah, I don't know. I have
crazy. We're a
so much
crazy breed,
respect.
Rachel. Enjoy your single, non-childless, like, because in Web3 it's a little hard, but yeah, we're just crazy. But I'll be
I
right
got
back.
my fur. Yeah, no worries. I got my fur baby. Got a Bodie over here, so I think that's enough. But yeah, just to kind of give a breakdown of what we're going to be talking about today. This live stream is featuring Brian on bass, and if you guys don't know Brian on bass, I'm super bullish on this project. They have been ultra supportive, showing up for myself, Bill, just totally like not even expecting anything. Like I've just seen Brian on base come on my Zora and like buy up my creator coin and like show up on the timeline, just being supportive and just sharing a positive like attitude, which I think is like the base way. So very excited to have them on today. And yeah, just to give a quick overview of what's happening on base for today, just to kind of give a recap, we have a new day one happening in LA next week. A lot of people are gearing towards this. The entire base team is heads down, focusing on a new day one. TBA, the new Coinbase wallet. And they're, supposedly next week, we're going to hear a lot of big announcements and, going to get to for me, see Brian Armstrong for the very first time in person speak, getting to interview, ecosystem team member David So on the base team. So very excited for all of this. And yeah, for those of you who are watching right now, please, if you wouldn't mind, just retweet the room, share this out with your network so we can get more folks in here and continue educating about what's going on in the base ecosystem. And yeah, while we're waiting for Bill to come back, just some other general updates and housekeeping here. This weekend, I'm actually leaving tomorrow to work on Onchain Humans and Impact. So the very first short film that Onchain Media is helping to produce. And this will be filmed in San Francisco. I leave tomorrow for this. We have people flying from all over, from Los Angeles, from Austria, driving down from Portland. We have people who are really big, heavy hitters in the film industry that are going to be a part of this. We have, Own. We have a woman whose father was formerly president of Paramount Pictures, who's worked on Titanic, Avatar, like all of these huge films. And we're going to get to hear like what's currently broken with traditional film and media and how the on-chain space can help solve those problems. So Bill was just sharing about on-chain humans and impact in this film this weekend that on-chain media is a part of. So a
First of all,
lot to go through there.
no, I mean I'm so proud of you, and I want to know more. It's funny you're coming in with this angle of like all this amazing stuff you're doing. You know what I'm doing currently at the moment?
Let's
My
hear it.
kid,
Let's hear it.
my kid just woke me up. Again, these kids are about to turn 3. I have twins, and they're in the middle of potty training. So I'm currently getting a portable toilet for them to use.
Respect.
And then I'm coming back to the DGen show, so I will be back in 2 seconds. But Rachel, do you have the ability to add
I
the
don't.
Brian
So
team?
let's do this. Why don't we have the Brian on base team up and I could just we can kick it off here while you're on dad duty.
Let's go. And by the way, I'm gonna say 1,500 viewers we're gonna get by the end of the stream. I just happen to feel it. It's a good day. It's gonna happen.
Also, can
I
I
believe.
say one
Manifest.
other thing, like one big milestone? Today's a special day, you guys. I have a feeling in my gut this is going to happen. I am about to hit 10,000 followers finally. I've
Let's
been like working
go.
towards. So if this happens live, I don't know what I'm going to do for
Let's
that
go,
10,000.
Rachel.
I got to do something special for the 10,000 follower. I'm a chronic giveawayer. So
I
I don't
might
know.
join you. I'll join you on that. So
All right.
we'll have
Yeah.
the Brian team on. I'll be back in a second. Brian team, what's up? We will be back.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going? Whoa, we got the actual Brian on bass here. What's going on, man? Oh my God.
Rolling for base. On base, Brian's ready to smash it. What's good?
Let's go. Awesome. So excited. I love the voice. Love to see you guys here today. Something I'm going to do really quick before we get started. I'm just going to tell, the Let's Touch Base community that we are live with Brian on bass. Live now for those who want to hop in. Yeah, and if you're watching this, if you wouldn't mind just giving a retweet, sharing this out with your network so we can get more folks in here and educate on, different builders and projects in the base ecosystem, that means the world to us and to the projects that are working hard on the base ecosystem. So, okay, we got a lot of questions lined up today on the agenda, but I do want to go around and just start with introductions. Maybe start with, who each of you are, what your role is, and what you're doing on Brian on Bass.
All right, so I'll start. So I'm Robert, Sailing Ape on X, but I wasn't one of the starting developers of Brian. Joe Cool, who's here, was actually one of the original devs, and I kind of just fell into it. And the people in it were great. Like it gave me very early Doge vibes. I was in Doge when it was really, really early, and before I got listed on any like major exchange. And it was friends calling friends. So like I have a lot of my friends that are now a part of Brian as well. Joe has his friends. Like I have family that's in Brian, like my brothers. There's a lot of people, a great community, and so it's dragged me in. And then I kind of just got committed and was like, I'm sick of all these coins I joined where like somebody just rugs it. And we saw that on Solana a lot. Like unfortunately, we've seen a little of that on base, like recently with some big projects that, went out, pushed hard, got rugged. We saw it in NFTs. Like it's normal, like for people to take advantage in this space. And, we're really looking for a group of people that were like not trying to do that. And, really fell into it with Brian. Like it's a real good group of people like trying to do some real stuff on chain.
That's so exciting. And, I do want to dive more into the Brian lore and like what encouraged you guys to kind of lean into like, working on a meme coin project. But I do want to hear from Brian himself. I don't know if we're calling you Joe Cool or Brian. Do we have the actual Brian here with us today?
Joe Cool is sitting there in the corner doing my bidding. He'll be on here in a second, but I'm going to talk about myself. I'm the face of Brian, here to make sure everyone knows we're here to stay and play. Sailing Ape, Joe Cool, and me, Brian, are all about building a strong community on base. And we've got the events to prove it. And we'll get into that later, but Joe Cool, get your little butt over here.
Whoa. All right. So I wonder if we can hear from Joe. There we go. Joe.
What's up, everybody?
Wow. Oh my God. You got the whole get up. We were wondering, if you're okay over there in the corner with Brian.
Oh yeah. Just having fun, just cooking up, whatever we can cook up and be wherever we can be to show, Brian and just spread the vibe. That's all we want to do.
You're definitely a vibe, man. Like I've had a call with you recently and we just hit it off, and you've always been super supportive and just shown up like relentlessly positive, just supporting other people. So you're a total vibe, man. And by the way, I'm curious like where you're calling in from, because you got this like projection screen behind you. Like I've never seen this on a live stream so far. Like this is I feel like we need context.
Yeah. So, you got to go 100, so you kind of look at your space and you see, okay, how am I going to present myself? And
yeah, this is nothing like yesterday. We did like a test call. This is nothing like yesterday. He was in the dark, like builder cave. You know what I mean? Like, oh, Bill, you're muted.
I said I feel FOMO for missing this call. I feel like I missed a party.
We had Joe tune in from like a dark, like it was like where you build each day, like a builder cave. You know
Rachel was like, "Do you have a lamp?" I'm like, I got you.
Yeah. No, I was not expecting this. This is like blowing me out of the water right now. Holy but yeah, super impressed. You got like I don't know, you look like you're ready for like, I don't know. I want to say like Electric Forest or something, dude. Yeah.
It's the vibe. It's actually the same hat I wear on my PFP, and I love mushrooms. So,
You like to party? Nothing wrong with that, baby.
Well, we're gonna have another podcast episode, you guys.
Let's go.
So okay, I'm curious, like, what one of the questions here I have on the agenda is, what's the big vision for Brian on Base, and how does this stand out in such a crowded meme coin space? Like, there's so many memes out there. How is Brian different?
I don't know. I think Brian's about to hit Joe real quick, and
Oh snap!
Well,
We gotta. Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, maybe he wants to take this part. Let me see. Yo, Brian, are you ready to do this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Wow. You guys, like, seriously, this is such a fun live stream. I love everything you guys prepared with the world building.
See, we could talk to them all. We can talk to like serious builders, changing the world with DeFi, and then amazing meme coin projects with dope voiceover effects.
And then Bill,
value.
we can get our AI assistants in, because Bill's got a little Bill.
Little
I have
Bill.
a little Rachel.
Have you used yours yet?
I gotta have a call with Arch AI, but the AI started like sending me messages, so like I'm like hearing from myself in AI form, like, so that's the whole thing. That's another episode.
just talking to yourself.
Yeah, literally. All right, so what's
yeah.
going on, Brian? How are you different from the other memes? Let's talk about it.
I mean, everyone kind of does the same thing. That's what marketing is all about. You copy what works. So, we gotta go all out with our TikTok dance contests and, real prizes and meme competitions. So, we got an AI meme generator. I have techie people to explain these things for me. I don't need to explain these things. Joe, get back over here.
Wow. Okay. Good to get.
Yeah, so
duly noted.
So I mean, like, there's a lot, right, of how we're different, and one of the big things is we have a really large core team. We believe the community is everything, but not just like on Base Brian, but like Base as a whole, which is why you see us out hitting Zora, hitting like million pixel like homepage, like really everywhere we can. We're trying to be out there, like helping other projects. We also have like as part of our core team, we have 4 software developers that are building on-chain apps. So we're not just sticking to like, hey, we're funny, we're a meme, like, oh, we have a vibe, like, not just that, right? We're also trying to build things that other
we got the chart up
that other teams can utilize.
And these guys actually come from Web 2. They're not native to Web 3. So we're onboarding devs from Web 2.
We need that, man. We really need that in our space.
I do want to just kind of chime in as well, because so first of all, it's really great to connect with you. And what people know about me is, I'm in the trenches all the time, but I also study charts, and charts to me, is important. We're all in this to, have positive vibes, but chart structure is important. But I could tell a lot from a team based on the chart. And the reason why, and I'll explain to you, is because the stronger looking the chart, it shows that the team isn't dumping it relentlessly, isn't nefarious. They let things play out, because you can tell a project that is just massively dumping on retail just by the chart. It's simple as that, supply and demand. And I have to give you guys props and kudos, because what I see here is an extremely bullish looking chart. And I'm not just saying that because you guys are on the show. This is beautiful. And one thing I like, and I'm giving you guys flowers, and I'm actually teaching Rachel all about chart stuff. What I'm seeing is you have this beautiful, you guys have been out since October 24.
Yeah, 8 months.
Yeah, and that's really important, because we're at a stage now where you have to be really cautious about new launches. Mm-hmm. But the ones that have been cooking since October or anytime last year, they now have all the weekends out, and they're now core believers, core community members, and you just see this beautiful, beautiful uptrend. Your current all-time high was like 4 million or something. But it just seems, nothing I say is financial advice. It just seems you guys are doing the right thing, and eventually this thing is going to go. Let me just show you. In my opinion, it's going to go to Valhalla. That's what I think.
Yeah, I mean, that's our plan, and not to go too fast, because the faster you climb, the harder you fall. And
you're not moving fast and breaking things. You're taking each step intentionally and curating a very impactful, positive community.
Yeah, and
Well,
incorporating V3s and stuff like that, where you don't have to put sell pressure on the chart. Yeah, you're putting a little bit of resistance,
resistance.
but yeah, and so to talk about something that you were saying, we're not looking to trend every single day, and we're not spending thousands of dollars every single week, and spending thousands of dollars on central exchanges, but
Growing
Tens of thousands, more
sustainably.
like tens of thousands. Like
yeah,
the,
tens of
the memes
thousands.
that run out there and get on central exchanges, like there's no demand for them. Like you don't have the volume. You don't belong on a central exchange. There's so many people in the wallets now and on like decentralized exchanges. Like there's not even a point to push into centralized exchange. Like if you belong on a centralized exchange, they'll list you. Like
Yeah.
we don't need to pursue that. Like they'll come after us when it's time. Until then, we're just going to keep going. But even like Joe, so you were talking about like it doesn't look like we're dumping on the community or like on retail. Well, even Joe, who's like one of the original devs, like he had pretty much gotten rid of everything he had, like in the beginning, trying to pay for marketing and get things going when it was a much smaller community.
I didn't sell
And-
anything. It was all through the V3 liquidity pool.
But then also like he reinvested that in trying to promote the coin and has bought in more supply, I'd say, than he has, because he keeps also utilizing that again to like invest in like myself, like everything's bought. Like a lot of it was bought, honestly, like the 3 million market cap, like higher. But also some lower, like we had one guy who was in the project who was just kind of weak handed it out, like decided he wasn't into it, had 10% of our supply.
Wow.
And we fought through that. Like as a community, like everyone knew what was happening. We talked about it. And everybody's just like, we're holding, like, we're not buying right now. We're just going to get him out. We were tracking all his wallets, making sure he got everything out, like waiting for him to just like sell that last bit. And then all of a sudden we start moving the chart again. Like everyone starts going, but it's a lot of like transparency.
You got to weed people out sometimes.
Yeah.
If it's like that person could be a net net negative to the entire project, like, yeah, you gotta do
I
something about it.
think Sailing Ape, I think you made a great point. Number one, first of all, Base Junkie, obviously our homie Rachel and
I sent him a link. Anytime I see him in the
Anytime,
comments, he gets that
come
link.
across
man.
the
Like
pond,
clockwork.
sir, to the stream. Good
We
meme,
were
good
joking on a
team.
call that we catch up the most when we're on a live stream. Like we talk the most like when we're live. It's kind of
That's funny. Good meme, good team, good community, good chart. Absolutely. But going to your point, Sailing Ape, you actually are 100% right on when it comes to centralized exchanges. Getting on a centralized exchanges, if they want you, they'll get you on. They'll buy on supply. You should not, as a project. I think it's not 2021 anymore. You don't want to pay for listings. You don't want to be. That's actually kind of negative. Like a MEXC listing is, obviously if you get on Coinbase, you're not paying them. They'll get you. But I think you have the right idea. Don't worry about the sexes. Create the community, create the culture. If they want it, cool, but it doesn't matter. A sex isn't going to magically now make your project like go crazy or anything of that nature. So I absolutely agree with you 100%.
We're also having to create the demand. So, building the tools, and Sailing Ape can get into that. We got a lot of tools on chain that are coming down the pike. More animations. We have a video, one of our original videos in the Film 3 Festival.
no way. Oh my God.
Submitted.
I'm going to be in the Film 3 Festival. I'm going to film. I already told you this, but yeah. That's
we
awesome.
got the supporter ticket. We got the Duns package for Onchain. It's going to be super lit. Going to be super excited. We actually got a little bit alpha for you guys.
Whoa, drum roll. You guys got the soundboard. I don't have the soundboard. If you guys can do drum roll.
I can do natural effects.
Okay, natural drum roll. Sailing Ape's got the soundboard. I know he did crickets earlier. I don't know if he's got a drum.
Because Joe is late.
We actually have a Brian mask. So we're going to be going to Onchain as Brian. The example I have is still pretty rough. We have a guy in France, super awesome artist. We're actually going to be promoting him. We're all about promoting creators and builders. And it's a little bit tough partnering up with other meme coins because you're splitting liquidity. So it doesn't seem very based, quote unquote. But the base thing is supporting community, onboarding community onto Onchain, and building things to actually help people. And that's I think
that is the base way. Perfectly stated. And I am curious, like something on the agenda we have here is like a lot of meme coins just have a ton of hype around it without any utility. I'm curious, like what utility or value are you bringing to the base blockchain, and what is in the works for Brian holders?
Yeah. So like as I mentioned before, like we have real software developers that are kind of moving from Web 2, learning Web 3, and they're trying to build things that, we want to utilize. And then we're also not just like holding these things close and making them so that they're for Brian. We're opening them up to like other people. So recently we launched the cheapest mass airdrop tool. So if someone just wants to drop coin into everyone's wallets, like it's by far the cheapest. If you have a certain amount of Brian, you also get a massive discount. And then as part of that, we also created the first on-chain referral program. So you go connect your wallet, you get a referral code, you give out that referral code. If somebody uses that referral code, your wallet immediately gets a percentage of that based on the contract, right? So it's not a matter of us paying you out or you coming to claim it, like it's just sent straight to your wallet. That's something we're going to like do a little bit of we have to do a little bit cleaning up on that, polishing, because right now it's like open, so anybody can create a referral code. We're gonna be closing that down, making it so you like ask to get a referral code, like apply, just so it's
where can people go for this referral?
So this is all on our website. Yeah, it's all on our website.
Okay, I'm gonna pull this up real quick just so we can
under
show
crypto
everyone.
services.
And I mean, I think they did a great job on our website too. Like the guys are built for us. They're all holders. We're not paying them. Like they're just in the coin. And they're part of the community, and they're pushing. Now, one of the coolest things I think is we're looking at using EIP 4337, which is a new feature in ETH and Base, which should allow us to bundle transactions. So we'd be lying if we said we didn't run volume, right? We'd be lying if we said we didn't try to get trending on DEX tools and DEX Screener. But the amount of money it costs to do that is ridiculous, and a lot of it's going to gas or data fees, because we're talking about tens of thousands of transactions. So we're looking at a way to bundle those transactions as a single gas fee, a single data fee, which could be like 1/500th of the price for just the operation, the transaction. So competing with like Umerbot and things like that. But these are tools that really all low cap coins are using. And even some of the larger coins, you can tell they're running these tools. And it's just like, there's no reason to lose that money when we can protect it by just implementing this new protocol. But that protocol is so new that like Coinbase Wallet doesn't support it. I don't think MetaMask supports it. Like there's only a few like on the edge wallets that support it. Now, granted, that feature will roll out, but our on-chain tool is going to utilize its own wallets. And the other thing that's interesting there is, I don't know if you've seen these microtransaction tools that people are using, right? They go out and they like buy and they never sell. But they're creating like millions and millions of wallets probably every day, and then just leaving a tiny bit of a coin in there that can never be recovered. So we're looking at, instead of doing that, well, what if we take and reuse the same wallets every single time? One, you don't have the gas fee to create the wallet. You also, like, that coin is potentially recoverable. So that may be like our fee for using it, is that we just keep those coins that we buy. And then if your coin sends, then we'll have those coins as like part of our marketing budget. But we're trying to find better ways to execute things that we know people are doing and that like we've used. And I'm sure that'll grow as time goes on. Like I'd like to take our referral program and make it so that other people can create their own referral codes for their own things on chain, so that they can build their programs off of our smart contract.
That's amazing. And I do want to share really quick, Bill, if you can add up the screen share. Just if you don't mind taking us through the website and where people can get set up with their referral code and everything.
I can almost see it. Hold on.
Bigger screen. You just go to crypto services.
Sorry, let me make this a little. I have an ultra wide monitor. It might look weird. I apologize.
Yeah.
Okay, that's probably better, right?
Not to me though, because I'm on a 57, so same thing.
Oh
right?
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So what do I
top
click?
right corner? Brian Crypto Services.
Next to merch shop. I
so
think
in here we have our air. Yeah, she's in it. Oh, so we have our airdrop tool. So this is where you can go in and you can put in your token address, the amount you want to send out per wallet, and a referral code, which gives you a discount. And then if you have over 5 million Brian in your wallet, we're reading that automatically when you go to execute the transaction. So we're giving you a 20% discount there on top of like a referral code discount. And then we also allow people to drop 100 wallets for free just so they can try it. But essentially just go create a CSV, upload it, and of like the wallets you want to drop to. So like a very common thing would be like go to Brett, for example. Like you want people that are meme coin holders inside of the base space, go get the top 100,000 Brett wallets, upload a CSV of those, and then drop them like 1 coin per wallet, just so that when they log in, they have some visibility of your coin.
Okay. Got it.
And this was like made from like us needing it, right? Because we were like, we want to promote ourselves better. Like, well, let's drop coins to the top wallet holders in the base meme coin space. But then we were like, okay, we looked to go do it. And it was like thousands of dollars to drop it. And we're like, we can do this cheaper.
Got it. Bill, I'm not sure if you have any questions here.
What has been the general consensus though about doing this? It seems really smart. Obviously, get your holders up, people get aware of you. But is it something that you guys are pretty happy with the results?
Yeah, I mean, we dropped 250,000 wallets, I think 300,000 wallets. Like looked at the top base meme coin projects and just dropped to all the top holders, like anyone that was really real. Like, because you get down to those tiny wallets, you don't do it anymore. I mean, we've been pretty happy with it. I think us like promoting it we haven't been very good at that yet. So like getting it out there and getting people to use it. There really any other option for bulk airdropping is very expensive. Like you can load 100,000 wallets in here and drop it. If you go to like, there are some tools out there that are, I think there's one tool that's free, but your maximum 500 wallets per time. So you're going to be it's going to take you forever to run through it.
Yeah,
that's made it so you can just drop everything.
Insane. Yeah, this is a really, really powerful tool. I feel like for all like meme coins or just tokens in general, like having something like this is very powerful to reach a lot of people and increase your visibility. So super cool.
And if you click on the referral program, you'll see right next to airdrop.
Okay. And it brings me to this form here.
Yep.
Okay, so awesome. Filling this out gets you the link.
I didn't even know they changed it. So I guess I think they already changed it now. It's an application process. So
okay,
we asked them to make that change a couple days ago, just because it's hard. Because if someone like you goes out and gives you a referral code, well, there's no reason I can't go in and create a new referral code with my other wallet and then use a different wallet to do the drop and then get the return, right?
That's a good point. Codes. Okay. Well, yeah, if you guys are looking to get a referral code for Brian, just go ahead and fill out this form. It's on the website. And yeah, you just click on the top right here, Brian Crypto Services, and it'll take you there. Anything else you want to show on the website?
Sorry. Yeah, I think the main issue with, I think people are utilizing other airdrop tools at the moment. And I personally, I just think they just don't know about it. So it's just getting the word out.
Well, that's what we're here for today.
That's why we're doing these shows. And look at this. I told you, Rachel, these streams get crazy numbers.
Yep.
We have over 2,000 people tuning in, 2,100. And that's the beautiful thing about live streams over spaces. I've been telling Rachel, let's do streams. And I think she's caught on to that as well.
Oh, we're doing all streams. I mean, every now and then we'll do a space, but it's definitely mostly live streams.
And kudos to you guys for taking the time to realize, hey, listen, like we're all committed for Brian and we want to amplify this. And you guys chose us to get this word out there. And so kudos to you, because Base is a different breed than like Solana or something. You know, when investors come here, retail comes here, they want to be a part of a community that is authentic, that is willing to put in the work, and they want to hear it. And you guys amplify all that. So shout out to you guys.
Yeah, thanks.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think one other thing, like, you know, people out here looking at these new projects, like if you can't see the people running the project, like if they're not willing to get on a live stream or like on video, turn and run. Like our community of people, like once you get to our core chat, like we do a lot of video chats, like people will be like video chatting when they're like out of the bar or like taking pictures. Like we have a good time, but like we're on video because we're not sketchy. And that's a lot of projects are.
Well, I love that you're very forward facing and like willing to come on a stream and talk about your project. And I do feel like that's a quality about Base that I've really loved. Like my first day I ever posted about Base or got involved in the ecosystem, Jesse was messaging me, Cryptic Poe was messaging me, like all these people just came and rallied with open arms to support me and make me feel welcome. The fact that the founder of the project is like showing up and supporting the newcomer, like that does a lot. to make people feel like, wow, this is like really good leadership. This is a good team. So I love that you guys are doing that. By the way, I don't know if Joe is back in the corner now. I don't know if we have Joe or Brian now.
Rachel and Bill,
I'm
I
guessing
just
right,
want
yeah.
to say that this was a no-brainer.
Well, we're very, very grateful that you guys came on. And you guys, this is not the end of it. We have podcasts coming out. We're going to have short videos. We're going to have tweets going out. We're going to be doing a lot to support Brian in the coming weeks, and just very excited to do this together. And yeah, I'm grateful for you guys for supporting us. I mean, no joke, you guys. I just look at my Zora one day and it says, "Oh, Brian on base is my top holder on Zora," and I was like, I haven't even talked to them yet. They're just like that kind of project. They'll go out and support you. And I love that.
Guys, what do you guys think right now about the market, pumping so hard? I think you guys are so prime position, like from a trader's perspective and even from a building a community perspective. You guys got to be excited about what you're seeing with Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, because in my opinion, Base is going to have round 2 like it did in April, May of last year. Round 2 is going to happen, and I think you guys are really in the perfect position to just ride that wave. How do you guys feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's coming, right? Like it's the people have been working, they're nonstop, like the holders are committed, and the 30 people that we've so far got in, and we'd love to get more. So like if people are out there and they're like, I want to get involved with the token, I want to feel like I'm in it, like I don't want stuff happening behind my back, like we're fully transparent. Like once you're into our Brian Smash group, like that is our core team. Like no one, like we don't have side chats, like we're not doing sketchy things. So we're really just trying to push and building that base, getting more and more out there, attending events, supporting creators. Like it's all going to pay off in the chart eventually, but we don't focus on the chart too much, and we don't focus on the market that much. Like I'll be honest, I used to day trade on like Coinbase, and I mean I made a lot of money doing that, but I don't do it anymore. And I only hold one coin. Like I only have Brian. Like, and a lot of our holders are that way, where we're like,
that's commitment, man.
Purists.
Yeah. Well, it's more about believing in yourself. Like it's like
having conviction in what you're doing, like 100%, totally. Oh, by the way, we got someone from the Waka Flocka Flame community tuning in, saying flocked in. What's going on? We got Base Junkie in the back room.
Let's go, Base Junkie. Trust your nuts.
Hey, Base Junkie's catchphrase, yo, yo, yo. We gotta say Base Junkie's catchphrase.
Yo, yo.
All right, Bill's got that down.
Plenty of experience with that,
man. So yeah, would love to get him.
Should we
up
get Brian to do it?
We should get Base Junkie up, and maybe we can all do it with Brian.
Yeah, it really does feel kind of surreal, but the work doesn't stop when we hit 10 mil. 25 mil is when we do our Tesla giveaway, by the way. If you hold 50,000 tokens.
Say that part one more time. Let's hone in on that for a second.
Yeah, so it's a Model S or a Cybertruck, and like we can't send it to you because the country, like we'll obviously do it through like USDC or something else.
Equivalent.
But we have all those funds like
self-delivering themselves, right? That's in beta. Yeah. They're doing self-delivery
in Texas.
In Texas, okay.
Yeah, so 50,000 tokens put you into the raffle. We do a screenshot of the holders, and then just if you have more than 50,000 tokens, we do a multiplier. Every 50,000 is a raffle ticket, basically, and then we do a randomized giveaway. And the winner.
And we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that live too. So we're gonna do that live somewhere.
Let's do it.
When is it gonna happen?
25 million.
So, and we'll put out the code for how we're gonna run the raffle on GitHub first, so everyone can audit it. Like we want to make sure that everything is fair and top board. Also, like myself, Joe, there's a number of us who've said we can't win. So that's gonna help too. Like we really want to go to people who've joined the project and are interested in it.
And I think to reduce that, that sell pressure right when it hits 25 mil, because that's all anybody was in for, we got to at least stay at around 25 mil for 24 hours. Because we need people with conviction in this. We don't need people just looking for that alpha, because we made those 100%. Mistakes in the past. We did. Can't lie.
It sounds like you guys are really on the right track. You're prioritizing community, going to events. You're going to be at Onchain Summit, which we could do a whole episode just on that. can't wait for Onchain Summit. I can't wait to see the Brian mask in person and getting to hang out with you guys. We're all peer pressuring the Sailing Ape, by the way, to come join us as well. So if you want to jump on the bandwagon and peer pressure him with us, come on up. Let's get him out.
I got to peer pressure my wife. So that's
true. Happy wife, happy life. So so okay. Just to kind of zero in here on the agenda and get through our final questions. We talked about having a democratic, transparent approach with growing a team. I'm curious how someone that's interested in getting involved with Brian can help shape the future of the project.
Yeah, firstly, you can follow us on X and message us directly, or you can go through our Telegram verification channel. You want to tap the verify button, and then you also want to verify yourself again once you get into the main chat, just where it's so crazy with these scams and spammers. And then once you're in, go to the list of members, and you can tag either me, Joe Cool, Sailing Ape, or another admin, and then just say you want to get involved. And then usually we don't just bring you into the group like day one. We want to see that you're showing up, in the main chat, basically kind of we see the signs. If you know, and then we just kind of go from there.
Awesome. Well, it's that easy, you guys. You can join the Telegram, go visit the website. Looks like there's a lot you can do on the website. They also have their link tree that is on their bio on X. So you guys can go through and see. I guess I'll screen share this really quick and just show the different
pull up. I'm so proud of that. I'm so proud of the link tree.
It is really fun. I've never had this much fun on a link tree. I just want to look at all the things.
Damn, I'll be honest. I haven't seen this yet. This looks.
I didn't even know you could do all this.
I
didn't know you could do this on a link tree. This is kind of crazy.
We're doing so much all the time that I feel like I don't see half the stuff we do.
It's because I'm up till 3-4 o'clock in the morning.
Because Joe doesn't sleep.
No,
we're all for a project, baby. Let's go.
No, we're all hustling. I mean, it's not even finished yet, so yeah.
Wow. Oh, there's more. There's more to this already artistic masterpiece coming, you guys. By the way, I just want to comment really quick, just something that's happening. I think that's going to happen today. Speaking of giveaways, I would love to do a giveaway live here today. I am about to hit 10,000 followers, you guys. I think this might happen today, might happen while we're live, might happen later. I don't know. But if you're watching and you're not following me, I want to do something special for the 10,000 follower. I don't know what it is. I don't have.
I'm proud of you, Rachel. I am proud of you.
It's harder than you think. I feel like growing a following organically is very much a grindy thing. I've been hosting hundreds of spaces. I'm on my second podcast I'm producing now. Published a best-selling book. It's it took a lot to get to this point. What the?
I want to say something.
What's up, Joe Cool? Or no, I'm sorry, Brian.
Brian,
I'm sorry. Don't hurt me.
I just want to say, if you're watching this stream right now, you need to go follow Rachel Onchain and Bill from Late Night.
Got one person listening to you, Brian.
And you better share this space.
Up three people. Okay, if you are the 10,000 follower, I don't have an extra Tesla hanging around to give away. I don't know. What do you guys think would be a good giveaway? Let's brainstorm here, because this might happen right now. It's
50 or $100. Boom! If they come on the stream.
I can say 50K, 50,000 Brian.
Or Brian, yeah. How about
10 more? I just need 10 more, you guys. If we do this live,
I just want to recap.
Going up and down, someone's fucking with the numbers.
I just posted. They want to be to 10,000. You said you're going to get 10,000 followers. They're just going to keep removing and adding, trying to hit 10,000.
Oh, that's a good point. They're doing it's going down 3 and up 3, down 3 and up 3. Okay, just went up 3 again. What is going on?
That's what I tell my developers, when they're working on our on-chain stuff. I'm like, listen, it's crypto space. If it can be gamed, it will be gamed. So you have to think, how could this possibly be gamed?
All right, so let's think of a giveaway here, you guys. What, I feel like I should do something special. 9 followers away. I don't know. I'm on the spot here. I gotta think. I don't know. I guess $50 USDC on base. What do you think, Bill?
I love it. Well, also Base Junkie is saying I'm about to unfollow and refollow at 10K.
Oh man.
Trying to get that fitty.
Gameth.
Wait, we should get Bass Junkie up here too. I feel like he might have.
Yeah,
some,
let's do it. And then actually, you guys get to meet Bass Junkie, who's a Chad from Portugal with a very cool accent.
Sweet.
Bass Junkie, what's up, bro?
Yo.
Yo.
Wait, we gotta get Brian. Let's get Brian to say Bass Junkie's
Yo,
catchphrase.
yo, yo, yo.
That's
I
what's
love it.
up, guys. What's up,
Let's
guys?
go.
Let's go. Let's effing build. Let's go. Let's go.
LFB. I'm about to get to
LFB.
10,000 followers here, man. I'm just we got snipers following and unfollowing right now as we speak. I don't know.
Bass Junkie and Joe got like Bass Junkie and Joe got similar setups. They got the screen behind them.
Yeah, for real.
Oh,
for
wow.
real. I
You got Bill's face. Is that Bill's face? Back
I'm
there?
actually on the floor.
behind me.
We got
I'm
Bill
sitting on the floor right now.
Wow,
Are
bro.
you
I know.
kidding
I
me?
thought we're
Bill's
homies.
biggest-
I didn't think like you dream about me at night, bro.
HR.
I'm a married man, dude.
Learn from the best. I put my homie on the highlight reel. Yeah, like some builders support builders, and I was like, yo, let me check out some of Bill's content. So, I mean, Bill was the man. So
Zero
honestly,
context, just Bill on the wall, like that's
Bill on the
just
wall.
every day.
Yeah, candles underneath.
Yes, a
who
little,
needs-
of course.
who
yeah.
needs
I'm
more
flattered.
context
I'm
than
flattered,
that?
bro. I'm flattered.
Well, we're gonna have to get
Yeah.
HR in here soon. You guys, they're sniping me. I don't know. My follow, it's going up and down. I hope we get to 10K today. Bass Junkie, what do you think would be a good giveaway for the 10,000 follower?
Well, I tell you what, because Rachel, you're such a homie. Like you are supportive of Bill, myself, and the base
Always.
Topi tribe. I will tell you what, we will put up a Topi for
Topi!
the number 10,000 giveaway.
All
We
right.
want to welcome them to the tribe as we welcome you to the tribe because without community, there is nothing. So, guys, if you want to support Rachel, number 10,000, you will get a base Topi on me.
Okay, let's get it. Amazing. So, okay, I'm gonna make a post about this, you guys. That way, we can actually get more folks. I guess doing the things because right now it looks like a volatile chart.
While
right
you do
now. It's
that,
up and down.
Rachel, question for the Brian team because I may
Yeah.
have missed it changing kids' diapers or something. But do you guys have plans for Onchain Summit in San Francisco this year in about a month? Oh wait,
I think you're muted, Joe.
Yeah,
They
muted,
they
Joe.
are definitely gonna be there.
Yeah, we
and-
got
Oh,
the
bro.
Dimes
Okay, so we're
package,
gonna cook. We'll do
and
some
we got
interviews.
this film 3.
Okay. All right, cool. Because I think that's a big thing. You know, Onchain Summit's the #1 premier meme coin conference
Oh yeah.
in all of base. It's so fun. I mean, Rachel will be there, myself, Quigley. We're trying to get Bass Junkie. Any word on your end? Fingers
We're
crossed.
working on something for Bass
Fingers
Junkie
crossed,
on the
fingers
back end. We're working on a little something to help ship him out, to ship our Topi
Ship him from Portugal.
dad out.
There was an important note I wanted to touch on about the Tesla giveaway. So the funding of it. We don't plan on selling a single token to fund that giveaway. And we're going to be utilizing the V3 USDC Brian pair. Sorry. You reminded me of that, Rachel, when you were talking about the Tesla giveaway.
Yeah, and apologies to my 10,000 follower. I don't have a spare Tesla lying around to give away, but I do have a Topi coming your way for whoever is number 10,000. So getting that post out now and super grateful. I mean, I would not have been able to get here, I feel like, without, my friends in the community, Bill, Bass Junkie, the base community, the Topi community, now the Film 3 community. Like, I'm going to work on my first short film this weekend. So just connecting and collaborating with a lot of different folks in the space, and just very, very grateful. Yeah, so I know we had a couple of other things on the agenda for Brian on base. Bill, do you want to take a swing at just, the last couple of questions here, or last couple items?
Yeah, okay. So, thing about my shows as well that I'm a part of, we talk about projects that are really cool. It's great to get the community sense what you're building, but a big factor of what I do is finding out the team behind it and the why. I think the why is the most critical component because, we're in a space that's super saturated, right? And the ones that are going to rise to the top are the teams, the developers, the core members who are passionate about what they're building and who truly believe in the mission. So let me ask you, Joe Cool, Brian. Let's start with you. You could be doing anything on chain, anything on Web3. You could be, degenning. You can work on something else, but you chose Brian. My simple question to you is why?
Yeah, Brian, he was one of the first strongmen characters on base, IP on base, and it is just kind of, and really, his name is Brian, and his arm is strong.
Mm.
So don't get it twisted.
Okay,
He's not the
it's all coming together now.
he's a
The
hulked up Brett.
prophecy is
His name's Brian Arm Strong. But he's not the CEO of Coinbase. So it's all just like a mashing of all these things, and then just providing so much value to the character and building up that lore. And we didn't just structure it in a way that Brian is just one way, or his origin story is one way. It's a whole universe. It could be like Brian met Pepe in the swamp, and he took a vial and made him all bulked up. Or he was in the Coinbase lab, and they were doing experiments on him. So there's a lot of potential for material and animations to come out with the Brian lore. And having the AI meme generator allows you to create basically anything you want for Brian to do. He can be a firefighter. He can be a knight. We have so much content.
Yeah, we also do. It's not just like a meme generator. We also have like trained models for different AIs for like running on your, like if you have a gaming computer, you can just run it at home, or like you can load it into like Art.io. Like we have an uploaded model there too. It's like really just everything, anywhere that you can like go and play around with that stuff. But if I really cut into you, Joe, I want to make Joe like tell us why he's really here. I mean, the real reason Joe
Let's
is here,
hear
I
it.
think, is Joe's been in other projects before, right? Like
Yeah.
he's been involved. He's been like very deep in those projects, but it's a community of our people, right? Like it's all the people we get to work with every day on this coin.
Yeah, no, yeah, really, yeah. Like I feel so blessed to have the people that have come into this, and the people that have been attracted to Brian and the meta that he brings to the base chain, and the strength that he provides for the holders. And it kind of just emulates into everyone, and everyone puts so much into this. And I still wouldn't be here after 8 months, to tell you the truth, if it was just me doing this like in previous projects that I worked in. And this is my first launch, co-founded with a couple other people who aren't around anymore. But sadly they didn't believe, and I believe the community made me believe. When I told them, we're going to 1 billion, I was told, yeah, right, that's bullshit. I'm like, okay, whatever. I believe
Prove 'em
because the
wrong.
community believes, and we've just been fighting ever since. So really great journey we've been on, and we plan to be here 5-10 years. Brian is my 401k. I plan to buy a Mars ticket with 10 to 100 Brian, and so that's the
Wow,
vision.
that's amazing.
Love
Is
it.
Brian, does Brian have plans to go to Mars? And I mean, you guys got the Brian Tesla. He's got to get his Tesla on Mars.
Brian, Brian, I love
It's
Earth.
good.
I love Earth, but Mars, it seems a little hot. I
Getting
like
pretty
it.
hot.
I like it cool. But yeah, we just plan to chill and just live our lives and make this thing grow.
So Brian, I'm curious. I know you said you like it cool, but have you happened to have been to Muscle Beach in Venice? I feel like you and Arnold Schwarzenegger would have really chopped it up, man. Strong man.
I'm a little bit young to have met Arnold there. He did kind of a good job with California, I must say. But and maybe if I say "get to the chopper" loud enough, he'll come.
That's how you
But
summon him. That's what the legend says. Yes.
But we'll see. We'll see. You know, he's a busy guy. You know, fighting with Donald Trump and doing what he's doing.
Absolutely.
Or-
Well, yeah, go ahead.
But we're actually we're coming out with some pretty cool stuff. We're gonna be selling some products that we can't say exactly what they're gonna be yet, but you know, you kind of
It's all right. I'll blow it.
What? We're
So
getting
Brian,
alpha beam.
yeah. So Brian is like very like jacked, obviously, right? So I mean, you can obviously think what kind of products would be really good for Brian. Creatine, protein, like supplements. Trying to get like a competitor. Like I've been really like hunting like distributors and seeing what the minimum orders are for like a hydrolyzed collagen protein. So like frog fuel, which I love, which I'm like, if I have to drop like 10K to get a minimum order for that, I'll do it because I will just use it. Like I love calling it like that protein from like frog fuel. So we're trying to get those products out. Another thing that just happened is we actually just registered Brian on Base as a company in the US. So we have an official company too. So, I mean, we're trying to go really legit with this and build something around it.
Yeah, not just LLC, but trademark as well.
Wow, that's incredible. And I'm looking at Frog Fuel right now. I feel like there's a lot you can do with the Brian on Base brand and like, protein supplements, things. It just kind of goes with the strong man kind of vibe. And I think we were talking about how like you could actually monetize and make a business out of your meme, use the IP. I think there's a lot you could do there.
Yeah, and if you look at Frog Fuel, they used to have this logo with the frog on it, the Trident frog, but then they killed it recently, and that's what actually gave me the idea was because I hated their new branding, and I was like, that was perfect branding with the frog. Like, we just need to put Brian on there, and it's going to be awesome. So now I've actually contacted them about like private labeling, and I don't know if they'll do it or if they have competitors. So we'll talk to them too.
Wow. Well, yeah, definitely appreciative of you guys dropping this alpha here live today. I'm not sure how many viewers we're up to. Let's see.
3,100, baby. 3,100.
Let's go.
The market's picking up now that, I just saw a ski mask dog is up 60% or something.
Wow.
So basically, obviously, that's something me and
Base Junkie's rich now.
Well, we do have a sizable position on that, but it doesn't really matter about ski. What it's showing is that the base season is upon us, or it's right around the corner, or it is. And if anyone's going to capitalize, it is projects like Brian on Base, who have been cooking, building, done things the right way. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see how far you guys get. Maybe I'll enter for that Tesla, baby. Let's go.
Well, it actually looks like we got a little chart jump on this during this talk. So
wow, look at that magic of the live stream.
Come on the stream with Rachel and I. Good things happen.
Well, sometimes I don't even look at the chart for like weeks. Like it's hard because it pops up in our chats, but I mean, I'm not selling, so it doesn't matter.
100%. By the way, I think I just heard some like Biggie or something from someone. I don't know. Is that Brian? Is Brian bumping some Biggie over there? Oh wait, no, this is like an AI rap. Okay, I'm just like,
it's a little bit of our music.
We do have a lot of AI music out there that like, I mean, we just play with like making everything. Like people just like making things. So
awesome. I love it. Well, yeah, I think we've gotten through the majority of our agenda. I feel like, these snipers are just going up and down with my following. I might just say if you are one of the people following and unfollowing, like, I don't know, like maybe that doesn't count. Like, but I don't know.
Can you track it? That's the real question.
Well, let's see. I can see who's starting.
It's kind of hard to know for sure who exactly is the 10,000th.
Let's see.
I can see. Really...
I'm seeing like I can see the most recent follower, Blue Casino. I see Blue Casino.
I guess you can count it and then
count like I know from what I'm seeing here, it does look like it's showing me in sequential order in my notifications.
It's like a chart just like accumulating, and then it's just gonna go blew.
I know. But we'll see. Maybe this doesn't happen live today. But we're getting very close. We're eight away.
It's inevitable. You're gonna happen. It's inevitable.
So, we will still do the giveaway. We'll share a Topi. I'll do $50 USDC on Base. And I am tracking. I'm looking at the followers and notifications as they come through. So, yeah. And yeah, just for other items on the agenda for today, Bill, what else we got here?
Nothing, just taking care of these little boys. But we'll be doing more with Brian on Bass. I'm happy to have them on the podcast as well. We're looking forward to that, and also my live stream where we'll cook some more. So guys, if you guys are interested in, and they're actually going to be doing a podcast with you as well, Rachel.
Yeah.
So projects
We
like
got the
this
podcast
deserve
coming.
massive attention, and we're going to give it to them, and we're going to help send it to the moon.
Appreciate it.
Let's go.
Actually, Bill, we were on a space with you a month ago or so.
Yes,
We've been on
yes.
several spaces. I feel like
I've
starting to see
actually,
you guys
I've
everywhere.
actually like stopped really doing spaces. The only time I'll ever really do a space is either Topi Tuesday
Topi
with Bass
Tuesday.
Junkie.
It was a
because
live
of co-founder.
stream. It was a
Yeah.
live stream.
Yeah, it was the live stream. You're right, but the spaces wise, I don't really do those anymore. Maybe if Rachel does one, but like live streams are where it's at. You can't prove me wrong, and then especially when Coinbase Wallet comes out, TBA, I'm sure if they're smart, I don't know, they'll have some sort of live streaming maybe platform or something like that. Because Pump Fun is doing it, Solana. I think it's inevitable. Everything is going video, and good for you guys for coming on and showing your face. A lot of projects don't do that, so that is a very bullish sign.
Yeah,
I don't
a lot
know.
of respect.
Pump Fun live stream didn't go so well.
Well, they're going to be
Yeah.
getting some token holders. Some of these streamers are getting some sick airdrops. So fingers crossed, Coinbase drops a token, and Rachel, myself, and Bass Junkie will gladly take it. Let's go.
Oh, I will be on those TBA live streams all day. And yeah, just to kind of do some other like general housekeeping here. We have shows every single week, you guys. Tuesdays, we have Topi Tuesdays. We do the Onchain media streams. Yesterday, I actually just did a stream for the base batches. I went and spoke to some of the different projects who have done base batches projects. So always, scouting the base ecosystem. We definitely have more shows coming next week. Every week we're here building and supporting different projects in the base ecosystem.
Yeah. I think one of the cool things we just got involved with, it was Coinbase Developers Program, right? Isn't that what it's called, Joe?
Yep.
So
Developer platform.
Yeah, the developer
Austin,
platform.
can you tell us more about that?
Yeah. So you just link your Coinbase account, and you can onboard the team onto that job, and then you get your API key, and they even freaking give you testing gas. They give you ETH for testing what you're building, so you don't have to take out of your own pocket.
gas,
which is
yeah.
crazy. It's awesome. But yeah, you just have to go on Discord and jump into their developer help channel, and then they link you to getting onto the platform, and yeah, you can build whatever you freaking want on there.
Yeah, so if other people want to
it's
join us
awesome.
in Web3 building, like get on that. Like there's a ton of resources in there. It's really valuable. Like the developers we have, like getting them in there and them seeing like what's available to them, they're really excited. And they're just trying to get deeper and deeper into Web3.
Yeah, the easiest template they have is a Telegram trading bot. I try to dabble with it myself. I'm not a coder. I'm more of like production, video editing.
Nice.
side.
We should talk and do more of that kind of stuff together.
Yeah, totally. But they use Coinbase uses a AI coding platform website that everything is just done for you, and then you just follow the steps, and pretty easy. Anybody can start doing anything if you just put your mind to it and you're not afraid. In my experience, my IRL job, people are so afraid of tapping buttons, and it's like you just to get rid of that fear. Stop being
Afraid of
fearful of everything, and you can just live your life and do whatever you want. So
That is solid advice. Solid advice. I mean, I think each of us here with Brian on Bass, Onchain Media, Topi, I think all of us have had that kind of spirit of just jumping into the abyss, having full faith and conviction in what we're building. I think that's essential to be successful in this space. So just hats off to everybody here. I mean, Bass Junkie, Bill, you guys have absolutely crushed it with Topi, and what Bill and I are doing with Onchain Media. I mean, you guys, it is growing, and we, have things lined up every single week, including a film. We're doing like a short film now. So a lot of exciting stuff in the works.
Absolutely. Well, I think our time's look at that. We even passed the hour. That's how much we've had fun. But as I'm
1
just hoping
hour.
everyone is is ready for what's going to come for bass. I mean, I'm looking at the charts of other projects. It's here. Round 2 is coming. April, May of 2024 will be dwarfed by what's happening. Projects like Brian on Bass are going to be absolutely mind-bending runs. So this is what we've been waiting for, everyone. Let's lock in. Retire your bloodlines. Let's go.
Amazing. Brian on bass. Brian, thank you so much for being here today. Love that we got to hear the voice. We got some alpha, and just super grateful for you guys. Shout out to all the people tuning in. Over 3,000 people tuning in. We're grateful for you, and we will see you on the next show.
Pride Smash, you ape! Bye now!
Cheers, everyone.